Hey guys, it's Matthew here and welcome back to the LEGO channel. Today we're going to be taking a detailed look at LEGO Spider-Man Final Battle, so let's get into it. This is set number 76261, has 900 pieces, retails for $110, which doesn't sound that great when it only has 900 pieces, but it does have 9 minifigures, which a lot of them are exclusive to the set. So I actually think that the price is actually not too bad. Comes with one instruction manual that has that new art that I don't love, but that's okay. Taking a first look at the set, there's definitely a lot going on because there's so many minifigures on it. So let's take a close look at those 9 minifigures. So first up, we have Ned, which I really like his face and his hair. His face looks really accurate to the movie as well as his hair. Then he has his varsity jacket, which is supposed to be blue and yellow, not red and yellow. So I don't really totally know why they didn't make it the right color. But it's also, his outfit isn't really that iconic or anything, so I don't really mind a whole lot that it's not the right color, but it's still kind of weird. And Ned does come with an alternate face where he looks maybe confused. Next up we have MJ, whose shirt is also wrong. It's not tan, yellow, or green, so I don't really know where they got any of those colors from. It's supposed to be a dark brown. The only thing I can think of is as to why they did that is if they thought that the actual color of her shirt wouldn't match well with the color of her hair, but it's kind of weird. MJ also has an alternate face where she looks confused or maybe annoyed, but I wish she came with an alternate face where she was scared when she's supposed to be falling. Because when you look at the box, you're supposed to be able to recreate that scene, and that just looks weird that she's falling and just has a weird expression on her face that doesn't seem to fit at all. Next up we have Doctor Strange, who's using his magic shields, or whatever you want to call them, which can be removed to reveal a lot of torso and leg printing that looks really good. He's got the Mind Stone, not the Mind Stone, the Time Stone, my bad, on his necklace there, and got the gray hair on the side, which I love that they did that. It's a great detail. The new rubber cape that I really love a lot. And what's cool about this cape is you can actually remove it without taking off his head or his hair. And when you take off the cape, you reveal more printing on the back, which also looks really good. And then he has an alternate expression where he looks a little happier. Next up, we have the Green Goblin, which I think his head and his hair look extremely good. Like, his hair is absolutely perfect, got good torso printing, got a pumpkin bomb, and then more printing on the back, which I don't normally care that much about leg printing, but I do feel like he looks a little odd without it because there's so much detail on his torso. It just looks kind of weird that there's nothing on his legs. And then he does have an alternate face with his glasses. Green Goblin also comes with his glider, which is a cool extra to have. It was a pretty simple build, but I think it looks really good. Got the machine guns on the front as well as the blades on either side, and then got the blue flames coming out the back there. Next up, we got Doc Ock, who has some really good looking torso and leg printing. They got his coat perfectly. Then we have at his waist where the arms are attached to him, which looks really good. His face is pretty cool with the glasses. I really like the way his arms are, even though that's the way Doc Ock's arms have always been in LEGO. But I like the new attachment they're using to attach them to his back. And you can remove the arms to reveal more detailing on his back. Those are the 4 places that his arm connects, which are super cool. And then he has an alternate face where he is happy, probably a reference to when he is talking to Tobey Maguire at the end of the movie. Next we have Electro, who I think is the best of the villains in this set. I think his lightning looks really good. I like that's coming out of his hands, and the amount that's coming out of his back is also cool. And then the lightning on his face. You can remove all the lightning to get a closer look at the printing. His torso looks really good. Got the arc reactor there, and his pants are cool as well. Got more printing on the back. Does not have an alternate face because that wouldn't have worked with his hair. But yeah, I think this minifigure is pretty solid. Now onto the main event, we have all three Spider-Mans, who do come with a variety of web pieces. First up, we have Tom Holland, who is the only Spider-Man that's not exclusive to this set. Looks pretty good though. Love the torso and leg printing. Everything looks really movie accurate. And the cool thing about this set is that all the Spider-Mans come with an alternate face and hair. His hair looks really good. That looks really accurate. His face is somewhere in the middle. Like, it's pretty good, but it's also not that great. Now, Tom Holland has the scared face that MJ was supposed to have. Next up, we have the Amazing Spider-Man, or the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. This is the only time we've ever gotten Andrew Garfield Spider-Man in an actual Lego set before, so that's really cool. Love the spider with the long legs on the front, the big eyes printing on the back. They got those long legs again. He looks really good. I really am happy to have this minifigure. And then here's his alternate face. I think his hair is absolutely perfect. That just looks so good. And his face is actually also really good too. Out of all three of the Spider-Mans, I think his alternate face and hair is by far the best. The extra face for Andrew Garfield is kind of a sad face, which makes sense because he has multiple sad moments throughout the film. Lastly, we have my favorite Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Looks super good. His eyes are just absolutely perfect, and they got the silver webbing on his suit. That just looks really good. His spider is also perfect, and the spider on the back is perfect. He looks so accurate to the new movie and the originals. I was so happy to get this. However, out of the three, I think his alternate face and hair is definitely the worst. Like, it's not like horrible, but that just doesn't really look like Tobey Maguire at all. Maybe that's the best they had, but it's just not great. And then he has an alternate face that somehow looks even less like Tobey Maguire. And I thought I'd give you guys a quick shot of all three Spider-Mans without their masks. It's just, yeah, pretty cool. Now, before we get on to the main build, I just want to say this is one of those sets where it's primarily about the minifigures. Like, no one's going to look at this set and be like, oh, wow, I've just always wanted the head of the Statue of Liberty. Like, that just probably won't happen. But with that being said, the build itself is actually not bad. So looking here, obviously we have the head of the Statue of Liberty, got sticker detailing there as well as on top right there, and got scaffolding all around the base of it that climbs up the side. Got an electrical box there, which is used as a place to hook a minifigure to. Have the box that contains the spell. I don't remember what that's called, but we have sand moving around the entire base of the structure, which is obviously a reference to Sandman. And I see now that there is a handle that is supposed to be on that bucket. So now that the handle is back on the bucket, we can move over here. And the scaffolding is pretty sturdy. Like, you can just pull on it and move it around. It doesn't break. But we got Peter Parker's camera. Not sure which Peter that's supposed to belong to. But we have another electrical box down here, which can also be used to attach a minifigure to, even though I'm not currently using it as that. And then we have more webbing over here on the side that has the cure to Sandman, I believe. And then moving farther around to the back, we have more scaffolding with a hammer on top, and then that leads to the back of the Statue of Liberty. So here at the back of the Statue of Liberty, we have a Doctor Strange portal, as well as some sand, and the back actually opens. When you open up the back, you actually reveal another portal that leads to a Lego version of the Sanctum Sanctorum. The last feature is that the top actually comes off. And when you take the top off, you reveal Sandman's hand and other random sand. One of my favorite parts about the set is all the different places you can position the minifigures. Like over here, we have Green Goblin flying after Tom Holland, where Tom Holland has caught one of his bombs in his web and is swinging that back around. And we have MJ falling, even though she doesn't look too worried about it. And Andrew Garfield is jumping to save her. And we have Doc Ock over here going for the Sandman cure. And then up here we have Tobey Maguire shooting web at Electro, while Electro is shooting electricity at him. And then we have Doctor Strange coming through the portal that Ned has just opened. Alright guys, so there you have LEGO Spider-Man Final Battle. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure to like and subscribe to see some more LEGO content from Midget Bricks. Thank you.